We won't pitch unless we're paid to pitch. And we've told that to certain clients, and clients have walked away from that. But this is where our Citibank guy did the thing. Of the clients that we have pitched for, where we weren't paid to pitch, we've won 20% of them. Clients where we were paid to pitch, we've won 60 to 70% of them. And clients that we actually didn't have to pitch but had sustained conversations, we've won like 80 to 90%. If you are doing tap dance, they don't value what you're saying. Really, because if I was in business and I knew I could get 10 people to give me all their thinking for nothing, you know what I mean? I would do it, but I wouldn't necessarily value what they're saying. And we've got so much better at actually working out who we are as a business, what's the right fit for us, and actually saying no. And saying no to a client sounds ridiculous. Sounds like, how could you turn down an opportunity to pitch them or that? It is the most liberating, amazing thing for an agency. And either one of two things happens. Either you save yourself heartache, or if they're the right people, they'll force their way in the door. How many times do we spin our wheels on bullshit opportunities because we believe that they were real, or we wanted to believe them were real? And I'm the most optimistic person in the world. Now we say no, unless we're 100% sure that we're talking to the right person. You know, unless you're meeting with someone who can actually make the decision, forget it. You know, one of those pitches in that sort of dark 3 months. You know, we had the best meetings with the sort of mid-tier clients. The second we walked into the pitch and saw that, and the CMO came in, who we'd never met before he even opened his mouth, I was like, we lost. You know, I just knew that, you know, no matter what we had, you know, if I can't sit in an environment where I can talk to a client about really their business and they, you know, understand that I'm not doing my tap dance or I'm being David Droga, the guy pitching at you, but we can have a real sustained conversation and I can tell you what I really think in an environment where I'm confident enough to call bullshit on them or they can call bullshit on me. We're never going to grow. They came to us and asked us if we wanted to pitch for the business globally. And everything about them I love because they're probably the greenest company in the world, which for me is a big thing. And they're a big business, billion-dollar business. But we were so flat out on this other pitch that I had to actually be honest to them, which is painful from an agency to be honest, to say we don't have the resources to pitch for you now because we won't put our best foot forward. That shocked the client so much that an agency actually was honest with them, that client kept on coming back and back and back to the point where they said, we'll brief you anyway. We'll give you a brief anyway. You don't have to pitch. I'm like, okay, I like that. Do you know what I mean? As I said, sometimes you're forced to be transparent and all that sort of stuff, but it always pays dividends. As small agencies, you have the ability to be more nimble, more honest. You're not having to suddenly make a decision based on a third quarter result that'll force you to say yes to anything and agree to a fee that would compromise you or work on a client that would compromise you. I do get the fact that it's still a business. We still have to keep our lights on it like everyone else does. We still have to make payroll, that damn bloody payroll, you know. But I have to believe that great work is the key to it. Because if it's not about great work, I don't know what the hell we're doing in this business. Because this industry is volatile, fragile, and we've got to seize control back. I think for all the chaos that's happened, only good's going to come of that. You know, those that are sitting around thinking about recovery are fools. It's about reinvention, and that's it. Thank you.